Sensitive data is under attack and proving highly vulnerable. Enterprises have spent millions to safeguard their organization's networks. Today, there are layers of perimeter security put in place, essentially building walls around the data to try to keep the bad guys out. But based on the devastating breaches hitting the news, these defenses aren't working. It's best to bring the security closer to the data and enable the data to defend itself. The Vormetric Data Security Platform secures what the hackers are trying to steal, the data itself. Whether it's in the data center, in the cloud, or on remote servers, now you can secure your most sensitive data with strong, granular protections against your most critical threats, whether that's hackers or abuse by privileged users. With Vormetric, you get a flexible and scalable set of products that all share the same key management infrastructure. Once the platform is in place, you'll be ready to meet your unique data security and compliance projects quickly and efficiently as they arise. Vormetric meets a breadth of encryption, access control, data residency, key management, and audit compliance requirements that are common across many regulations and compliance programs. One of the Vormetric data security platform products is Tokenization with dynamic data masking. Tokenization is the favored method to protect sensitive data in databases when the field format needs to be preserved. Tokenization changes sensitive data to a meaningless replacement value called a token. Any set of numeric and alphanumeric values can be protected, from credit card numbers to personal identity information like social security numbers. Take a customer's credit card information as an example. With tokenization, if the data is stolen, the only thing the thief gets is the meaningless token. The actual card number remains safe. The Vormetric tokenization solution includes dynamic data masking capabilities. This assures that a user only sees what they need to do their job. For example, if your customer support person only needs to see the last 4 numbers of a social security number, data masking makes sure that nothing more is shared. It's easy to add tokenization with dynamic data masking to your existing environment. An application developer simply adds a few lines of code that use a standard REST API to communicate with the Vormetric token server in order to create a new token or to retrieve appropriate clear text information. It's that easy. Vormetric hides all the complexity from your staff. You get the security you want, and your application developers don't have to become tokenization experts. Configuring the Vormetric token server is easy and fast. First, define the users and groups that can use the token service. You can add a new group, leverage your existing Active Directory, or create groups locally on the Vormetric token server. This is also where you define your token server administrators. The next step is to set flexible and granular data masks. These determine what data from a tokenized database field is dynamically masked for different users and groups. You can also set custom masking characters at this time. Finally, set permissions. This determines what users and groups can tokenize or detokenize specific database fields. You can also specify the mask that will be applied before sharing the data with a specific user. That's it. Your token server is configured, and you're ready to securely share information. Attacks on your data will only continue to evolve. With the Vormetric Data Security Platform, you can have your data prepared to defend itself, wherever it resides, without re-architecting your network or database. The Vormetric Data Security Platform, because at the end of the day, you can't lose what hackers can't use.